Hi, and welcome back to the Top Talent 1010 podcast, part two. We're on guest 6 here. K-Cat from New York. How are you doing, darling? How's things?
Hi, everything's good.
Nice. We're going to screen share your latest song called...
Yeah, you know what? I gave you the Spotify link, but I have an excellent video. Is there a way you could show the YouTube video?
I would rather do that, yes. So,
yeah.
But it's
I'm in a monkey costume.
Send me it in Messenger, and we'll go to Tommy Krieger at the moment. And if you send me it in the Messenger, we'll move to Tommy's. Tommy
okay,
Krieger,
let's do that then.
Tommy Krieger, aka Texas Swamp. Tommy, could you tell us a little bit about your song? I'm Gonna Make It to the Other Side.
Yeah, I wrote it about a year and a half ago. Two different versions of it out there, even on YouTube. The newest one has a new section that I wrote and added to it, which really took it to another level. Am I still there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. I lost you. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, this pretty much represents the live sound that I do, pretty much. Of course, there was some bass and slide added to it in the studio, but this gives you a visual. Anyway, short and sweet. I made a EP of 3 songs, and this tune, as you will hear, turns out to be a spiritual side to the lyrics, and I had no idea I was writing a song like that. Turned out the other 2 songs on the EP have spiritual underlyings as well, and that was not intentional, but we know who told me how to do that and write it. So I'm real proud. Y'all enjoy.
It's a fantastic song. It's over in Spotify. You've not got a video for it yet, but there'll be videos in the next few months, one way or another. Tommy Krieger, aka Texas Swamp. I'm Gonna Make It to the Other Side. Let's go.
I can't fake it, no. I'm gonna make it to the other side. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Yeah. I've been swimming in muddy water. I've been swimming in muddy water, yeah. I'm gonna make it to the other side,
Great song.
Great song.
Absolutely.
I wish you could
Well,
see the one with the new video with the new part that I put in it. To me, it's a new baby,
It's
with that
fantastic.
new.
It's
with-
fantastic.
Thank you.
And just so you know, Kirsty and I has made hundreds of beautiful videos of sunsets and all that around about the beaches here. So for anybody who hasn't got footage for videos, we can help you get videos, just maybe make lyric videos with nice sunsets and things like that. So
Oh,
Tommy, you're a candidate for that, dude. I know Kirsty said to you. So love you to bits, man. Let's start at the top this time. Scott, Acacia. Scott, you want to go first, Mr. Ohio? What's happening?
Yes, sir. I loved it, man. That the way you got that bluesy country style riff, brother, man. I try to get that placed in something like River Monsters or Swamp People and shit. That's pretty catchy. I dug it. I'm sitting here clicking my fingers and tapping my feet. So I loved it.
Wow.
That's the thing. It's very hard to instantly like any song, even the classics. The first time you heard them, you didn't love them instantly. The fact you even like a song a little bit the first time you hear it, it means it's a good song. I tell you, it does. Fantastic. Acacia, then Jazz. Acacia.
Yeah, I really loved it. It's very smooth. You remind me of BB King. BB King, definitely, like, you're a legend in the making.
Hey, thank you.
Well said, well said. Jazz, if you're there, then Keika.
Hello. Very beautiful. I really, really love it. Very strong blues, country sound, very strong, beautiful vocals. I love it. Actually, it reminds me of sometimes, in London when we're watching a movie and you hear like the sort of that sound of music as well in some of the movies. It's just beautiful.
Yes.
I really love it. And I usually go to this place. I don't know if he's originally American, but his name's Ciro, and he's sort of he's got this pizza live music place where they play a lot of that lovely live blues music, and it's just beautiful. I really love it. Really, really nice.
Well, sure, thank you.
Well said, well said. Keika, then Callum. Keika.
Oh, it was awesome. Just like that old school blues, like that Muddy Waters vibe. It's like great to hear that, it's like, that's like, it's timeless. Like it's the sound is old, and yet, I mean, blues is timeless. I mean, there's blues clubs, people go out and I just like listen to the blues. So it's something that just, no matter how the music changes over time, people still want to hear the blues. So it's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I definitely wanted to stick to that vintage sound and vein.
Yes, and thank you for not selling out. And some people think that you need to, we have to change your sound to sound like today's music, but imagine like how that would ruin like blues. If every blues artist turned into
what? That's
today's
interesting.
music,
That's
Yeah.
interesting you said that, because I did think about changing genre style in the last couple of years, but all of a sudden this came back to life. Came back to
You don't
life
have
again.
to.
I said,
Blues is classic,
so thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You just
Right.
explain to people my genre is blues, and then you don't need any more explanation. Like you don't have to sound like today's music. You're blues.
Yeah. And somebody mentioned there's some country attitude to it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's cool. That's cool too. All right, thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Callum, then what round the draw? Callum draw.
Yeah, I really like obviously that like the country guitar, riff, like that bluesy one. I guess like say as well like Robert Johnson style playing, but also just really tasteful blues guitar licks throughout, which are is a really good vibe to it. So yeah.
All right,
Well
thanks,
said. Well said. Draw, and then Kirsty.
First of all, I really like the voice, Tommy. The voice is very strong, and the instrumentation, everything is really amazing. Great work.
Wow. Thank you.
Well said.
Well
Well said.
Once again, I'm gonna have to bring it up, but y'all look on YouTube and look for the new video because it has a brand new section on there, and I actually slowed the tempo down quite a bit to where it's in a more of a bluesy pocket as well. So that's something for y'all little homework for everybody.
Right, definitely,
But
definitely.
thank you for the comments. So thank you very much.
Well said, well
Thank
said.
you.
I didn't know you had a video for that, Tommy. If I knew, you know, with a featured it, we'll bring you back on another show and feature the video.
Okay.
So next, Tim, and then Mr. Lowe, Tim. Oh, Kirsty, I missed Kirsty as well. I'm so sorry. Kirsty, then Tim. I'm sorry, I bypassed my wee princess there. Sorry. We can't hear you, Kirsty. We can't hear you. If you've got other apps open, just shut them down. Tim, would you want to continue the now?
Okay. Yeah. You know, we talked before, Tommy, that, you know, I love blues. I do blues rock. And, but I'll tell you what, Keika hit the nail on the head. She said Muddy Waters. I thought of him. I thought of Howlin' Wolf. It's got that Mississippi Delta blues sound to it, man. And
that's where my heart is.
Yep. And your vocals and your guitar playing emoted such passion. You know, it was really like you could just feel and get into the groove you had going on there. I loved it. It was absolutely great.
Wow. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, bud.
Fantastic, fun. Mr. Joey, what's your thoughts on Mr. Tommy over in Texas, Tommy Kruger?
Well, simply put, I don't understand how Tommy Kruger's not a household name in the blues genre. You are now in my household, Tommy, and you've got a fan here, mate, and I'll definitely follow you, look at your video. You're fantastic, mate.
Well said, Joe. Beautifully said, man. Kirsty's connection cut off there. Maybe she'll be in just in time for a comment. I know she would like to say something quickly. And then the next section is Tim Cronsley. So, Kirsty, test your microphone. Yeah, you're back, honey. You're back.
Yeah, I was just saying, Tommy, you're such a lovable character, and I'm really pleased like it comes out through your music, because you can tell it's you, and you're such a cool dude, such a cool guy. And yeah, I love music more because I've been listening to you, so you got a fan.
Yay. Wow. Okay.
I'd love to see you perform live, Tommy. I bet you're amazing.
Well, let's put a family festival together.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the fact that Kirsty's parents has got farmland with fields and they've had festivals in the past, it's not out the realm of possibility in the future. So that would be great to have Cornwall festivals here. But that's honestly, we're just starting this thing. But oh yeah, that'll be coming. You better believe it. Absolutely. So thanks for this section. Stay recorded. Tim Cronsley, could you tell us a little bit about your song? It's a Spotify song this time. 2 more Spotify songs and 2 YouTube videos, and the podcast done. My Heart is Haunted. Could you tell us what's the story behind that, Tim?
The story behind that song is that a guy's gal has left him, and even thinking about her and everything, he just feels like all of those memories and everything down in his heart is haunted by what he had, what could have been. And that's basically the song in a nutshell.
Well, let's just put it on. I'm just going to say everything happens to it for a reason. So even the bad things in this world happen, and good comes out of badness. It does. Everything happens for a reason, you know. So let's, without further ado, My Heart is Haunted by one of my best friends, Tim Cronsley from Indiana. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother.
An easy feeling down
Well done. Tim Consley, you play all your instruments yourself, don't you?
Yes, every instrument, every vocal.
Well, you know what I think here. I just said it before the song. Let's start from the top here. Let's go. Tommy, Scott, what's your thoughts there? Mr. Kruger, then our next guest, Scott Carnes. Tommy?
Well, I got to tell you, that was making me jump all over my chair here. I mean, you know, it takes me back to the back in the days of that. There's the era of that rock kind of music.
Mhm.
What would that be? 70s? Seems to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. So, yeah, you're hanging on to that legacy big time, and with your playing and your singing. Sure reminded me. It might have been Cream or somebody like that, you know. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tim's recently had like in the last year or two, I think you recently just took like you want to do something with your music now. You've just sat on it for years. So he's a late bloomer like yourself, you know, just, yeah. You know, it's time for people to see Tim Consley. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Scott, and then we'll go right to Scott and then Joe Lowell. Scott?
I absolutely love that one. That's got to be one of the favorites. I think I've heard 4 or 5, but that's got to be my favorite.
Thank you.
You know, that reminded me of Deep Purple. I'm gonna go back to the 70s. I'm not even in that age level, but I'm an 80s baby. Yeah, it reminded me of Deep Purple. Very much.
My older brother was a huge Deep Purple fan, and so yeah, that's one of my early influences.
Yeah, I love them.
Can I just name drop here? One of the girls in the family. One of the girls in the family. She's in a band. I don't know if she wants everybody to know, but she's the PA for one of the Deep Purple people, and she's in the Black Tar Roses. I'll say that much. That's what she does as a day job. She's a PA for what I don't know too much about Deep Purple. I know they're a legendary band, but yeah, someone in our family is a PA for the frontman or the guitarist or something, you know. So yeah, well said, Scott. Joe, then Acacia. Joe boy.
Yeah, that was you know, man, you everything was good about it, man. And it was very close to Deep Purple, but I'll tell you who you reminded me of, the Ian Gillan band, more than Deep Purple, if that makes any sense to anybody here. But yeah, that was gorgeous, man. Well done. Keep cracking on, man.
Well said.
Thank you.
Brother. Well said. Acacia, KLG.
Like he said, like everything was just so well done. Like I really enjoyed it. I'm not too familiar with this type of music, but it was a good experience.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kirsty.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Kirsty.
You're like a dark horse, Tim. You surprised me when I was checking out your Spotify. You've got so many amazing songs, and they're all so different. Like, which is really hard to do, I would have thought. But yeah, you're fantastic, and we're so happy you've joined us, Tim. Can't wait to spread more of your music.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Pleasure.
Well said. Well said. Joe, Cole, then Jazz.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe?
Tim, music. I like your music, and I cannot get over the fact that you played all the instruments and everything is on point. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Well said, man. Well said, my friend. Jazz, then Keika. I think that's all left to comment.
Yeah, very lovely. Just similar to the one that we had before as well. Very beautiful blues sound.
Absolutely, they're very similar.
Yes, very similar. Very, very strong vocals as well. Very musically creative. It's just really, really lovely.
Thank
Overall, really great sound. Thank you. That's all right.
I couldn't agree more. I think they're best mates in the making, and in the future, I think you're going to be good friends. So, Keika, darling, what's your thoughts there? Finally, on this?
Yeah, that was great. That was like when I first started learning how to play guitar. That's the style of music I would listen to, just all that like rock blues.
Right.
So it just takes me back to like when I got into guitar. I'm like, this is all I want to listen to, and I want to learn all the solos. And yeah, it was great. Awesome.
I grew up rock, and by the time I hit my 30s, I got a real good taste of Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes.
And and it's just been over for me for that. That's what I like. That's what I do. That's what I want to do. So.
Well said, well said. Another wonderful round of comments there. So we've got 3 artists to feature left for the evening.
Wait, don't forget me though.
Okay, Darren, I'm so sorry. You never even said.
Remember, I sent you the link in Messenger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's 3 people, right? But I had to change the order because so we've got one Spotify song, which is Scott, and then it's K-Cat and Dro, and that's it. I did have you down as 5th, but because it was a Spotify track, it wasn't the Spotify list. I want them all to be videos. That's going to be a video watching platform, this, but we're just starting it. So we've got Scott, then Keka, then Droco, and that's us. So Scott, could you quickly tell us a little bit about When It Rains, It Pours, your song we're going to feature here? Scott, you need to mute yourself there, my friend.
Yeah, I'll be glad to tell you about it. I pushed record and I freestyled. My whole album coming out is bare minimal shit, because I gave it no effort. Every track I've done so far is me pushing record and then rap done.
Absolutely. Well, let's go for it. So what you're saying is this isn't the finished article either. It's going to be made better in the future. That's what you're saying.
Right. It's just freestyle.
Let's go for it. When It Rains, It Pours by KB.
Z-Nation sounds, let the beat play.
Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. Am I meant to spread my wings, soar? Hit the Billboard charts, win a Grammy Award. Hit tours, Spanky, make much more. Only time will tell for sure. Blood, sweat, tears, body aches, sore. Am I the son of a devil or the son of a whore? When it rains, it pours. What will happen? Only the Creator knows for sure. Don't make me hit you with that E40 choices. The boy evolved that spit sick, sadistic, twisted, Sid Vicious trick. That fuego, fire, flame spit, pedestrians out my lane in traffic shit. On that crazy white boy Mike Vick, ooh shit, they turning up for the hit. You reckless, get no love and affection. Talking out your necklace, check your method. White boy spitting, no one direction. Sick, sadistic, twisted, gifted, ripping and spitting. Get religious. Those residuals, digits, sick, vicious. More juice than Bishop. A heart to heart about burning bridges. Holla, sickest on the roster. Tell them, Slim, I need a doctor. King of the jungle, Mufasa. Fuck you, imposters. Watch what you say. Beats laced, sick face. Don't get your face 8 ace. Sick, tell Pastor Mace, call the Reverend. Sick, man, kill Don Juan brethren. Sick flow, fuck boys, rap tie severing. Pedestrians, out my lanes, half you can't hack it. Garada cash baggage, I'm so savage. No saint or angel, lost my halo. Shout out to Snoop and Nate Dogg, they said lay low. Come up out your pockets for that bankroll. Pesos, want the whole payload. Hey yo, oh Lord, when it rains it pours. Am I meant to spread my wings, soar? Hit the Billboard charts, win a Grammy Award. Hit tours, bank it, make much more. Only time will tell for sure. Blood, sweat, tears, body aches, sore. Am I the son of a devil or the son of a whore? When it rains, it pours. What will happen? Only the Creator knows for sure.
Nice one, Scott. Nice one, Scott. Scott filled in at the last moment because somebody couldn't make it tonight. Scott, thanks, man. I love all genres of music. You've got something. You've got your own style there. I'd like to see what people like Tommy and Tim are going to say about the rap, but I'll start at the bottom with the ladies. I don't know if Jazz is still here. She said she had to go. If you're still here, would you like to say, and then Keika?
I think Yaz is just listening now, Mark.
Yeah, right, okay. Keika and then Kirsty.
Yeah, that was really cool. You know, it's interesting. Your image is not what I expected the music to be. So I almost expected like country, you know. So that was awesome. Very, very intense. And yeah, it was great.
Fantastic. You know, it said at the start, it's not it's just basically a draft of a song, but it's fun. Honestly, it's going to go places.
Great though, yeah.
Absolutely. Kirsty, then Tim.
Hey, Scott. I cannot, like, was that a freestyle you said?
Yes, it was. I pushed the button. I said, hell, I'm about to put something out. Pushed the button and went.
Wow, that's awesome. Like, I really like was it like piano in the background? Like,
my producer does all the
yeah, that sounded awesome. It sounded brilliant.
work. He'd be the one to tell you. He does it all. He engineers everything. I freestyle some lyrics a cappella, you know, like I'm gonna cut to the chase, know what the fuck I mean. This is DC. I got what the fuck you need. You need a dime quarter QP or OZ. So, and then just send it.
Wow.
I thought I could talk fast. He does. Honestly, Scott, love you to bits, man. You're helping us build this music family over in Ohio. The respect, man. Tim, Acacia, draw call.
Yeah, Scott, you know I like your stuff, man. That was just really good, and knowing that you just hit record and then went, that's showing creativity right there in action, and that's astounding, man. Great job. I like the beat to it, especially the drum beat. I was really kind of swallowed in by it. Just all around, great job, buddy.
Well said, man. Well said. Acacia, Joko, the Zimbabwe connection.
Hey, Scott, you already know I'm a big fan and think that you're a freestyle king. Keep on doing what you're doing. I'll be on the front row supporting you. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you.
Joko, Tommy Krieger.
Yes, Scott, that's really impressive. The fact that you didn't write it, it's just a freestyle. And I also like your laid back flow. You know, you're not really rushing it, you're just taking your time. That's really impressive. And the beat is amazing as well. Great job.
Thank you. Salute, brother.
Nice one. Well said. Maybe you two could collaborate in the rap world, of the three of you, you know, that will happen. Tommy, what's your thoughts? And then we're on to the second last part of this evening, the lovely Keika, and then finally with Mr. Joe Cole. So Tommy, what's your thoughts on Scotty Too Hotty Carnes?
There it is. Okay. Hey, Scott, man, I sure would like to see you live on stage with a good sound system. I mean, just tearing it up. You know, that genre is not what I really listen to, but when I get to hear it, it's usually in between sets. When I do a set, then another band is coming on, the DJ will play that, and there it is. There's that power, and every time that happens, all the girls jump on the dance floor and start boogieing to it. That's what goes on in Texas. That's what goes on.
Absolutely. Keep being you, Scott. We've got your back, man, here in Top Talent Promotions. So thanks again to this section. The camera rolls on. Keika, could you unmute yourself and tell us a little about your latest single? I'm going to try and say the name of it. La da 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 da.
Well, it's called La Da 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 Da.
Right. Well, I was close. Let us hear a bit about it, and then I'm going to screen share the YouTube video, and then finally Mr. Joe Cole's YouTube video.
Well, it's a song about people who don't listen. And I originally wrote it as a reflection about myself, because I caught myself a couple times zoning out when somebody was talking to me. I'm like, you know, I don't want to be that person. So it's like, let me work on consciously just honing in on listening to people, you know, and I got it where now I'm like aware if I start to zone out, I'm like, don't do it. and I'll listen. But then I started becoming more hypersensitive to other people who don't listen because I went out of my way to change. I'm like, again, these people aren't doing that. So I just got annoyed and I wrote a song about it.
Without further ado, I'll be honest, I haven't heard this one yet. I love all your other songs. I've not heard it yet. I can't wait to hear it.
I hope you like Monkeys. Just letting you know when you watch the video.
Monkeys. Who doesn't love monkeys, you know? Monkeys are beautiful. One, two, three.
You don't have to be told twice, just 3 or 4 times. Conversation, it isn't very nice. When you keep spacing out, I don't know what to do. It's so rude. When your mind wanders, there's no getting through. It's like trying to talk while you put your fingers in your ears and you stop saying la. I think you might be impaired. When I try to make a point, you're deaf, dumb, and blind. I don't know what to do. It's so rude. When your mind wanders, there's no getting through. It's like trying to talk while you put your fingers in your ears and you stop singing love.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Thank you. See, there's a lot of monkeys.
Music. I just love your music, Kika. You're a gem, and you're a very supportive person in this family. Kirsty and I have got your back for life, man. So we have.
Thank you.
Let's start the compliments just again. Kirsty, do you want to go first? Kirsty, then Tim. What were we up here?
Yeah. Okay, I've heard that song. I love it. It's so upbeat and happy, and you've definitely got your own style, Keika. Each of your tracks, well, you can tell it's you straight away. And so many artists kind of sound similar, but you've got your own little lane that you've gone down, and it's always positive, and you always sing about real stuff, real like current stuff that can be relatable to everyone. So yeah, I love that track.
Well said, Kirsty, well said. Tim, then Acacia.
Well, what can I say? That song was more fun than a barrel of monkeys. It was catchy. It was just good. Caught myself kind of singing to it, and it's just a song that'll draw you right in. Nice, fun song about a real problem with some people. Yep. Good job. I loved it.
Well said, man. Well said. Acacia, then Drew.
Yeah, I just really loved your energy and personality through the track. It was beautiful to watch.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Drew, Tommy, Scott.
Hey, Keika. Hey.
Your microphone's quiet, Drew. We can hardly hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I like the song, the upbeat vibe. The hook is catchy as well. I think it's a very good song, to listen to even on the radio. Well done.
Thank you.
Wonderful,
welcome.
wonderful. Mr. Tommy Kruger, then Scott Carnes, and we're on to the last song, Mr. Joe Cole himself. Tommy?
Well, the video, I mean, it just absorbs you real quick, and with the fun thing going on, and then the monkeys. But you know what? When all is said and done, young lady, you have a tremendous voice.
Oh, thank you.
I made myself consciously listen to your voice, and it holds up strong. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, you're all friends in the making. If it's the first time meeting each other, you're friends for life always. Scott Carnes, and then we're on to Joe Cole's song for the evening. Scotty boy?
Yep, I'm gonna go with Akasha and Tim. I had to go. I definitely know you're done with everybody talking this and that, and on the things you don't want to hear. No more monkey business and la da da. No more playing around. I definitely caught the message, man. And yeah, like Kruger said there, you have such a beautiful voice and exquisite as well. You got your own style, and you're such an enthusiastic individual. So definitely,
thank you.
Don't let nobody stand in your way. And if it's that la da da da, then la da 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 da,
Right.
then my room and focus.
I love it as well. I love it. So, Keika, thanks for being a wonderful guest. There's just one more song. Joe Cole's latest song, Way Up. Could you, Mr. Cole, Joe Cole, could you explain what's the story behind Way Up, your latest track, brother?
Thank you. So the thing is, I was just looking back, how far I've come, and I realized that, I wouldn't have made it here if it weren't for the help that I've received. And also, like, all the circumstances, the negative, the positive, everything just makes sense in the end. So I was just being grateful. And also, the love that I've received has been, amazing. So it's like, it's coming from a place of love and gratitude, and just encouraging people to come together. Because I feel like, when we come together, we can do so much. We can become limitless. So Way Up is a way of saying, just going up, elevation. So yeah, that's the song.
Amen to that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Joe Cole, Way Up. It's got the lyrics as well, so we can all sing along. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Let's go, baby.
I know the beat.
Yeah, you do. I was sleeping on the floor, I was eating with my bros. When the work hard like a soda, I was shooting with my bros. Yeah, my brothers, they not perfect. Yeah, my brothers keep it real. Me and my brothers come together, that's the way we going. Way up, way up, way up. I say we going way up, way up, way up. That's the way we going. Cause I was sleeping on the floor, I was eating with my bros. When the work hard like a soda, I was shooting with my bros. Yeah, my brothers, they not perfect. Yeah, my brothers keep it real. Me and my brothers come together, that's the way we going. How can I pretend? Life was tense, coming from the dirt. Made lots of mistakes, still we stand. Cause we understand, growth comes with the pain. Invest in faith, believe you can attain. They gon' validate, segregate until you've lost your ways. There's only one you, so don't be scared to be another one. Recognize the truth, so don't get fooled. Stay true like mother's love. Go past the DNA, through love is how we all relate. Is it real or is it fake? Man, all I know is love, don't hate, you feel me? I was sleeping on the floor, I was eating with my bros. When the work hard like a soda, I was shooting with my bros. Yeah, my brothers, they not perfect. Yeah, my brothers keep it real. Me and my brothers come together, that's the way we going. Way up, way up, way up. I say we going way up, way up, way up. That's the way we going. Cause I was sleeping on the floor, I was eating with my bros. When the work hard like a soda, I was shooting with my bros. Yeah, my brothers, they not perfect. Yeah, my brothers keep it real. Me and my brothers come together, that's the way we going. Dreams of eating steak, gotta stress that night I stay awake. Mind is on the move, extrapolate. Big moves I contemplate. Gotta elevate you, levitate. My bros I can't forget. Those who broke their bread and shared a plate. The ones who motivate. When trees bearing fruit, some flowers for the winds ambivalent. Gotta hold on tight with all your might, cause no one's saving us. If we can come together, we got more arms than an octopus. Though I was missing class, glad I learned to learn from everyone. But there's only one you, so don't be scared to be another one. Recognize the truth, so don't get fooled. Stay true like mother's love. Go past the DNA, through love is how we all relate. Keep it real even through hell, cause love don't fail. And that's the way we going way up. Way up, way up. I say we going way up. Way up, way up. That's the way we going. Cause I was sleeping on the floor, I was eating with my bros. When the work hurt like a sword, I was shooting with my bros. Yeah, my brothers, they not perfect. Yeah, my brothers, keep it real. Me and my brothers come together. That's the way we going way up.
Droco. Every one of your songs very catchy. First time anybody hears them, they love them straight away. Let's start with a fellow rapper, Mr. Scott Cairns and Tommy. Scott?
Yeah, brother. Hey, man, that message, man, it was exquisite. You know, I don't groove too much, and it takes a little bit for me to get used to lyrics the way I bite down on my style. Most people would like Keika said about me. She didn't expect that to come out of me. Well, you know what? I see your offering of your gratitude, your appreciation, and that you feel you have leveled up, brother. Good. That's motivational. I absolutely loved it. Go find me on Facebook.
Well, you're both in the same. You're both in the big Top Talent family group in Facebook anyway, the big extended one. So you're there. Find each other. But I'll make an article. Everyone will be linked anyway. You know. But yeah, well said, Scott. Well said, Tommy. Then Acacia.
Well, Scott pretty much summed it up, and everything he said was right on point. I'm just amazed at that style, that genre is so powerful, and you're right there with it. You're right there with it. I'm real proud for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, Uncle Tommy. Well said. Acacia, then Tim. Acacia.
Yeah, Draco, you know, I'm a big fan. Like I said, keep on keeping on, and you're definitely doing that. You know, you're on the way up. I loved it. I loved it. Keep on going.
Thank you so much.
Keep being you. Finally, Tim, Keika, and Kirsty. Tim, what's your thoughts here, brother?
I really enjoyed not only the beat, but man, the words were just so spot on, especially the line, don't be schooled to be another. I mean, that's speaking some good, honest truth right there. But just great song, great work, great performance by you. Just an all around A grade stuff. I liked it.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Tim.
Well said, man. Well said. Keika and then Kirsty, and that's the evening finish. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, that was cool. I really enjoyed that as a lyric video. You know, I feel like with my video, I like to have a lot of fun things going on. But that one, it was almost like I liked that there wasn't the distraction and I could just read the lyrics. You know, it was very intense and inspirational. So it was very great.
Yeah, he's as real as they come. You're as real as they come, Droco. And yeah, man, I love you to bits. He helps the family over in Africa. And Dro's going to be a regular participant in all these shows because he's so much regarded. So he's basically a judge in this show every week, Dro. Love you to bits. Kirsty, and then Dro, you can tell us what's next for you and then the show's done. Kirsty, darling.
Hey, Joe. I've been a fan from the start since I first heard your music. Your track, Come With Me to the Land of Free, that everybody check that track out by Joey Cole. It's such a good song and it stays in your head for days. And like everyone else has said, you always have a clear, positive message in all your tracks. And, and it's not many rappers do that. So you do you stand out from a lot of people. And yeah, we love your music. So keep doing it. Keep going.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Absolutely. So, Joe, could you just tell us what's next for yourself? And I'll unmute everybody and we can say goodbye at the same time. Joe, what's next for Joe Cole?
Okay, I'm just trying to do something new. I'm not limiting myself. You know, I'm trying to do other genres as well. I've just done something with someone who does Afro beats, and I'm trying to do shows. And you know, I'm just open to new possibilities. Yeah.
Well said, man. Well said. Well, things are going to find you because you're a very, very, very likable, honest, respectable young man. Love you to bits, dude. So this has been the first 10-10 podcast. We went with the flow. It lasted 2 hours, 15 minutes. We will speak to try and have smaller, you know, comment section, but every day that stayed to the end, you were all perfect, man. You know, just this is the start of something big. And thanks for all being wonderful guests. I'll say hasta la vista, baby, and peace out. Ciao, everybody.
Hey.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.